Gosh, are they unaware that it's summer and they're talking about Goose Down Comforter? Because Ellen and I had this conversation earlier. Listen, there are times where the prices are so good that even in the sweltering temperatures that you may actually want to be able to shop and capitalize on something like this. So here's what we're offering, because it's pretty spectacular. 400 thread count in our Cotton Goose Down Comforter, all right? We're offering this to you all on sale, lowest price ever. They're different sizes and they're different prices. So 5 flexible payments in the twin of $13.74. If you're gonna get the full size, that's on 5 flex of $15. So, I mean, that's just a difference of $2. You might wanna, bump it up to the next size. They're all on 5 flex. I know it's not reflected there, but 5 flex on all the bedding, and they're all on sale. You've got your queen, you've got your king, and the color choices are taupe, which is what we have styled on the bed, and then in the front, we actually have it for you in this pretty gray, you have the white, and then you have it in the blue, okay? So 4 colors to choose from, and this is an all 100% cotton cover, that's machine wash and tumble dry. So something, Ellen, we spoke candidly about this because we said, oh my gosh, we worry that when you think about kind of the Goose Down Comforter, that the customer is gonna think, okay, isn't that traditionally something for the winter season? But the truth is, this is super lightweight. It's not heavy. Right, so I wanna just show you the side profile of that, because it's not a heavy a comforter at all, by any means. You can see how lightweight this is. Really lightweight.
Yes.
And if you keep the air conditioner on low, maybe like in the 60, this might be actually appropriate for some of you, depending on what part of the country you live in,
Right. Well, this is premium because, number one, it is white Goose Down, and Goose Down is a larger cluster, so it is premium in terms of price. Here, let me move over a little bit. The Goose Down is actually what you find under the feathers, so there's no quill, and it's what gives you that proper breathability and insulation. It's funny you said that, Marlo, because I live here in Florida where it's summer like 10 months out of the year, and I have a Goose Down comforter on my bed every single night. It's always what I sleep with. So with this one, it's encased in 100% breathable natural cotton. It's a 400 thread count, and it's down proof, so you don't have any of those feathers or down coming through. It's beautifully piped on the edge, but here's the big deal. And this is what I always tell you when you shop with Concierge Collection on down. This is machine washable. In fact, it's so clean that in the description, they call this hypoallergenic. Can you believe that, Marlo?
Never heard of that. Clean, yeah, that's awesome.
Right? Yeah, so that's a big thing that you really want to look at. This is a blend, too. It's 75% Goose Down, 25% really small goose feathers to give it a little more support. But this is the kind of thing that if you've ever traveled to Europe or if you've ever stayed in a really high-end hotel, there's always a Goose Down comforter on those beds because they're breathed, they insulate you, they're warmth without weight. So it really is a year-round way to sleep.
That blue is really pretty. But any color that you choose, I think the gray is very modern, right? I would imagine that we probably only got something like this in gray in the past few years. Years ago, you would have never seen a gray, right?
You never used to see gray. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, with the popularity of decorating with grays, this would be terrific. And look at how it folds down very nicely. I don't honestly know what size this is. I imagine it could be a full size because this bed looks like maybe a full size bed or a queen size bed. But I love how it folds down. But I pointed that out because, again, this is not a heavy blanket. I want to show it to you from the side. It's not a heavy comforter. So this is, as Ellen described it, warmth without the weight. It's not heavy. It's completely washable. For those of you that desire something a little bit more high-end with the 400 thread count, take advantage of it. They're all on sale. We've got every size, twin through California King, and they're all being offered on FlexPay. You can get the twin at home, I think, for under $15. The full at home for under $16. Even for something like this on sale, I would actually recommend that you go up a size, Ellen, because, right, it's nice to have something that has a little, especially when it comes to a comforter or even a blanket, a little bit more generous, because you never know who wants to snuggle with you, and so there's no tug of war kind of happening so that everybody is completely covered.
Exactly. And, I wish we had a retail compare on this, because if you've shopped for down, especially Goose down, it is premium. And, this is investment type bedding. It's funny, I was just thinking about, I've had mine, I believe, for 10 years, at least 10 years. So when you invest in one of these, it is one of those things that you have for years and years and years. And we didn't make these where you had to cover them up. I love that we do have the white. So if you want to slip it in a duvet cover, you can. But we did these in these incredible, high-end, luxurious, high 400 thread count, 100% cotton on the exterior. It reverses on both sides. It's got a 12-inch box quilting, so all of the down doesn't move around. It really stays evenly over your body. But if you're looking at this and thinking, what is he talking about? You know what? Go online and look up a Goose down, white Goose down cotton comforter. Not a down and down alternative. This is not a down alternative. This is the real deal. This is what they find at the base of the feather that gives you that perfect insulation that really works almost like I always said like a thermos. When you climb into bed, this really gives you that proper insulation without overheating you, because it's breathable on the outside, breathable on the inside. Marlo, they always say, this looks like down. This feels like down. This is down. This is the real thing.
Well, you spoke about prices. I can give you some examples. So, and not compared to retail, but what we've offered these for. So we've offered the twin for $99.75. That is our price typically on the twin. It's $68.70. That's the kind of deals I like. I know that you'll love that. The king, we've sold at $161.99. It's $107. That's a significant savings. Same thing with the queen. We've sold that at $141. It's $94. So they really cut and slash the prices on these. And it really is something a little bit more high-end, which I love. And that's why it's part of our biggest home sale of the year. If you'd love to own it, now's the time to shop. We conveniently offer these to you on 5 flexible payments, so just use any major credit card, debit card, or PayPal, and we'll be able to get these out to you. The blue is the most popular, but we also have the white, the silver, and we also have it available for you in the taupe. If you missed anything in this hour, please definitely go over to our website at hsn.com. We really had some amazing bedding that we were able to share with you. Here's something that we won't have